Hi everyone, welcome to this channel or welcome back to this YouTube channel. So, in today's video, I'm going to share my class 10th board result reaction. By the way, telling about myself. So, I am a 2023 batch student of class 10th board. I had given my board in class 10th, and so today I'm going to share my whole journey and the result day and the result day of that class 10th when my result was announced and everything that I learned through all the lessons of class 10th. And this video is completely for those students who are in 10th grade or who are going to be in 10th grade. So I'm going to let you all go through my journey and I'm going to share it all to you. So let's get started. So, when you are a student of class 10th board or you are in ninth grade, the pressure starts to begin from that moment on. There will be pressure of lot of your teachers, your principal, or your relatives, even your parents can be that. They might start to say that now this is a board year and you have to be so consistent, you have to be, you have to crack that with the highest marks. There may be people who will give example that when I was in my 10th grade, I had scored 97%, 98% or anything. Okay, so from the very starting of class 10th year, so from the beginning of the 10th, when you get into 10th grade, you will start to feel that fear from the very beginning because you will feel that immense fear or immense pressure that you are in 10th grade. You have to go board for the very first time. So same was with me. I was a student there, and I got a lot of pressure. Initially, I was a bit scared because I didn't know that what was going to happen in boards. Some said that you might get very less marks even when you have written a lot of answers, even the correct answers. There is a lot of sometimes there is strict checking that can be expected from board. So everything is very uncertain. So I was also a bit scared with the same thing. Then the second thing was that when you get into 10th grade, everyone expects you that you need to start to become better, and you have to think of your future. This is like the first step. And boards, given talking about the value that 10th and 12th board gets in our India, is something I don't know what is this, but this is so super hyped. They just tell you that 10th grade boards are going to decide your future one day. But trust me, after this 10th, 12th, currently I'm in college, so I know that there is no need to get so much pressured because of your environment, because of people who are going to say that this is going to decide your future. Trust me, this is not true. This is completely not true. This is just bogus. If somebody would have said that 10th and 12th grade are the only things that are going to decide my future, I would have gotten so much anxious about it. So, talking about my journey. So when I was in my 10th grade, I was a good student. I was working hard, but I was getting so much pressured because of these things. So the when I remember that in pre-boards I did well, but still there was a lot of fear from for boards exams because we don't know that what is going to happen. People said that if you're scoring around 70 to 80%, 70% or 80% in your boards, in your pre-board, sorry. So in pre-boards, if you're scoring this much, then you can expect at least 90% marks in your board exam. So let me just share out the exam schedule. Let me just share out that when I was giving my board exams in reality. So I was giving my board exams and I was very, very anxious at the time. I was so anxious that there was a lot of expectational pressure that was created on me. If you're a good student, I know that you can relate to me. This thing that for sure, there are people who are going to take. So you can resonate with the same thing because when I was in my 10th grade, there was unnecessary pressure that was created by people around me. Like there were didi bhaiya, etc. There were relatives who said that their children have scored 97%, you have to score better than them, etc., etc., a lot of blah blah blah. And teachers as well, they've said that I want the best topper of my class only. So there were three sections in my school, so they started to say that I want the topper of my class should be the one who is going to score highest in school. So I was also very young at the time, so I also get so much, pressured in that way, that I started to feel, oh, this 10th board is very, very, very important for me. But trust me, the day of my examination, the days of my examination, I can tell you all that I was so pressured at the time that I got sick. I had prepared for it. I mean, I had prepared for my exams very well. I was working hard every day. I was waking up early in the morning and preparing for the exams. I had solved all the PYQs, etc. But still, I got so much pressured. I don't know what happened, but I was sick at the time when my exams were there. The actual examination, I had done very well till pre boards, but the real examination time, I was very sick. I was thinking I might have to leave exams in between. You can imagine the level of adverse situation might have been for me. So when this happened, I was, but still, my parents said that no need to worry. I know your condition. I know that you are sick. There is no need to take pressure for me. So I was very, very scared at the time because I had this in my mind that my parents have done so much for me. I wanted to make them feel proud, etc. So they said that I am with you. This was the only thing. They said that no matter what happens, just go and give your best. I do not want anything else. My parents have made me this very clear. So I went and gave all of my exams. So talking about the day the result were to be announced, initially I really don't know. But just in hota hai result announced, we do not have any idea about it. We just told when there is any message on the group, etc. The result has been announced of CBSE 10th grade. So when I opened the site and looked for the roll number, etc., so I found that I have scored 94% in my 10th grade. And let me just tell you one thing, that I was, before my science exam, I was thinking that I was so sick at the time that I was thinking that I might not be able to do very well, because one day before exam I remember that I had a very high fever. I was shaking. I was feeling so depressed at the time because so much pressure, I think, that was there, as well as my health was not good. But the result, when I looked at my mark sheet, I found that I scored highest in my science subject. That was 97 or 98, I guess, that was there. So the one thing that the only purpose I had to share this story with you all is that when you are at the moment, I mean to say that when you are in 10th grade or 12th grade, people often give you a lot of pressure. But I would like to tell you all, please do not take any pressure of boards, because these are not the defining things, or these are not just the defining factors of your success. Because at the time I was also very young and I felt the same thing, that so much burden was there. I was feeling that whole world's burden is given on my shoulders. So shoulders, इस तरह से मुझे लगता है that people need to try to, and that's the only purpose I'm sharing the story with you all. What matters in the end is that you scored well. This is what matters. So if you have understood, I would like to say one thing as well, that you might have seen that when you are under pressure, lot of pressure, you might make more lot of mistakes, you might not overperform. But when there is no pressure, you are doing very, chilling out and managing out things and doing your best as well. You will see that your result and your outcome will be 10x better than anything else. Instead of taking lot of stress, instead of taking lot of burden on your head, instead of thinking that what might be the expectations of others, because we are not here to fulfill other people's expectation. We're just here to fulfill and giving our parents the best life. At the end of the day, every child needs that. Every child think that to make their parents proud, that is their goal. So please do not take any pressure of boards. It is just one phase of your life. After coming out of that phase, I'm thinking that it was unnecessary pressure that I was taking at the time. I was thinking this was my whole life. But that's not my only point to share. My point is that the moment you decide to do something, your journey begins from that moment. There is nothing that can stop you from doing it. So do not give any irrelevant importance to anything. I know it is important, 10th and 12th grade are important, but that's not important more than your happiness, your mental health. So try to work on your mental health. Do not be overstressed because of expectations of others, or trying to please others, or trying to prove your point. Do not put out all of your energy in this. Try to be calm and just try to do your best every day. That's all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And if you do like it, please subscribe this channel and share it with your friends. Bye bye. Till then, stay tuned.